to Hare Krishna Biology. तो आज हम डिस्कस करवा हॉटस्पॉट ऑफ बायोडाइवर्सिटी. हॉटस्पॉट ऑफ बायोडाइवर्सिटी कहले हमें कौन बुझिबा एवं तार इम्पोर्टेंस कौन रही एवं को हॉटस्पॉट आम इंडिया रे रही ता बाबत हमें डिस्कस करवा. तो हॉटस्पॉट ऑफ बायोडाइवर्सिटी कहले हमें यह बुझिबा जे हॉटस्पॉट ऑफ बायोडाइवर्सिटी आर द रीजन्स that are exceptionally rich in species diversity, including a high number of endemic species. That endemic species रे बहुत मात्रा देखा जाउथबो एवं एक्सेप्शनली हाई नंबर रो स्पीसीज रहथबो. तो एंडेमिक स्पीसीज जोडे कि केवल पर्टिकुलर प्लेस रे मिले तो सी प्रकार स्पीसीज मोस्टली देखा जाउथबो, but are also highly threatened by human activities. The concept was first introduced by Norman Mayers in 1988 to prioritize areas for conservation. तेणु हॉटस्पॉट ऑफ बायोडाइवर्सिटी बाबद जे प्रथमे कनसेप्ट देते इंट्रोड्यूस करते से होती नॉर्मन मेयर्स. सो ए टोटल ऑफ 34 हॉटस्पॉट इन द वर्ल्ड has been identified by Norman Mayers. According to Conservation International, there are 36 biodiversity rich area in the world, so that have been qualified as a hotspot. So what is the criteria? So criteria for biodiversity hotspot, that to qualify as a biodiversity hotspot, that a region must meet two main criteria. That is, one is the high species richness and endemism and significant habitat loss. So high species richness and endemism, that it must have at least 1500 species of vascular plants as endemics. तो टोटल से जो एरिया रे देखिबा पाखापाखि मिनिमम 1500 पाखापाखि भास्कुलर प्लांट्स से इलाका रे निहाती रहउथवा दरकार, जो माने कि एंडेमिक स्पीसीज हेथिबे, केवल से पर्टिकुलर एरिया रे देखा जाउथिबे. तो से प्रकार भास्कुलर फ्लावरिंग प्लांट्स जोटा कि मिनिमम 1500 पाखापाखि गछ थिले ही से प्रकार एरिया को आम गोटे हॉटस्पॉट बोली कहबा. आउ कोन ना दैट सिग्निफिकेंट हैबिटेट लॉस. जदि सेटाकार जो वेजिटेशन सब रही तो पाखापाखि डिफरेंट इलाकार 70% वेजिटेशन लॉस हो जाइथिबो केवल सी एरिया रे सेतिकी अमाउंट जितकी जो मोस्ट ऑफ द एरिया ऑफ डिफरेंट स्पीसीज आर लॉस्ट. तो सही प्रकार एरिया को आम कौन कहबा ना हॉटस्पॉट ऑफ बायोडाइवर्सिटी बोली कहबा. So it must have lost at least 70% of its original vegetation. Then hotspot of biodiversity in India. देखिबा जे India is one of the 17 mega diverse countries in the world and has 4 officially recognized biodiversity hotspot. So these regions are incredibly rich in endemic species and are under threat due to habitat destruction, deforestation and climate change. Though India is a mega diverse countries that that contain the 4 officially recognized biodiversity hotspot. तो देखा जाए जे ये सब रीजन भी मध्य किछि किछि कारण जोगु नष्ट होबा को लागलानी, जेमति कि हैबिटेट डिस्ट्रक्शन, डिफॉरेस्टेशन, क्लाइमेट चेंज ये सब कारण पई माने सेठाकर बायोडाइवर्सिटी लॉस होबारे लागिछि. तो से चारोटी इंडिया रे जो चारोटी हॉटस्पॉट देखा जाउछि, तो प्रथम हॉटस्पॉट को हम आसीबा, दैट इज द हिमालयस. सेकंड वन the western ghat, then the third one that is the Indo-Burma region, and the fourth one that is the Sundaland. So first देखियो आसो the Himalayas. first Himalaya coverage ଯଦି ଆମେ ଦେଖିବା, it includes the entire Indian Himalayan region, that Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Sikkim, Arunachal Pradesh, and neighboring regions like Bhutan, Nepal, and parts of Myanmar. So, what are the key features of this hotspot? Home to unique species like the snow leopard, red panda, Himalayan musk deer, and monal pheasant. That is the state bird of Uttarakhand. And it also contains diverse ecosystem ranging from alpine meadows to temperate forests. So threats, what are the threats? Now that due to climate change, deforestation, infrastructure development, and overgrazing, which losses the biodiversity of Himalayas. So there are different biodiversity. The orange one, the Himalayas; the green one, the Western Ghat; and the blue one, that Indo-Burma region; and the red part, that Sundarland and Andaman Nicobar Island. These are the Sundarlands. So second one hotspot, that is Indo-Burma region, that is coverage that includes north eastern India except Arunachal Pradesh, part of Bangladesh, Myanmar, and China. Then what are the key features of this hotspot? Houses Asian elephants, one horned rhinoceros, hook-luck gibbons, and many endangered bird species. So one of the most threatened biodiversity hotspot due to deforestation and human activities. So known for unique flora including over 7,000 species of vascular plants. And then what are the threats to Indo-Burma region? That habitat destruction due to agriculture, illegal wildlife trade, and urbanizations. So this is the Indo-Burma region or Indo-Burma hotspots. Then the third one, the Western Ghats, that covers it covers the runs along the west coast of India, that is Maharashtra, Goa, Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu. And what is the key features? That one of the 8 hottest hotspot of the biodiversity in the world, and it is rich in endemic species like Malabar civet, Nilgiri thar, lion-tailed macaw, and several unique amphibians. So it is a home to over that 7,400 species of plants, 139 mammal species, 508 bird species, and 179 amphibian species. And it is the threats that deforestation, plantation, agriculture, hydropower projects, and habitat fragmentation that leads to destruct the Western Ghats hotspot. Then next we come the last hotspot in India, that the Sundaland, including the Nicobar Island, that it covers the Nicobar Island, that not Andaman Island, and the part of the Malaysia, Indonesia, and Thailand. What are the key features? That it contains the dense mangrove, जोटा कि आम जुआरी अरण्य बोली कही था, तो मैनग्रोव फॉरेस्ट एंड ट्रॉपिकल रेन फॉरेस्ट, home to species like Nicobar megapode, saltwater crocodile, and dugong. So unique faunal diversity due to isolation from the mainland, that it is isolated from the mainland. Then what are the threats? That rising sea levels, habitat destruction, and hunting. So sea water jete level body ଯିବ ତ ଆଇସଲ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡ ଉପରେ ମାନେ କ'ଣ ସେତେ ସ୍ପେସିସ୍ ନଷ୍ଟ ହେବାକୁ ଲାଗେ. Then at last we come to the importance of a hotspot. So hotspot, that they support unique ecosystem and wildlife. It provide essential ecosystem service like water regulation, climate stabilization, and pollination. And it serves as a genetic reservoirs for medicine, agriculture. Protecting them helps protecting them helps combat climate change and biodiversity loss. So, India's biodiversity hotspot account for nearly 8% of the world's total biodiversity. ଯଦି ଆମେ ଟୋଟାଲ ୱାର୍ଲଡର ବାୟୋଡାଇଭର୍ସିଟି ଦେଖିବା ତା ଭିତରୁ 8% ପାଖାପାଖି ଆମର ଇଣ୍ଡିଆର ବାୟୋଡାଇଭର୍ସିଟି ରହିଛି. So these regions provide vital ecosystem service such as water conservation, climate regulation and oxygen production. They are home to many cultural and economical significant species. So this is the hotspot of biodiversity. So thank you. Please subscribe, like and share.